And so if they're censoring everything, what are we not seeing? What are they keeping from us?
But they're always gonna keep the truth from you, bro.
Do you
Like,
think
let's
that's
be real.
do you think that's going to cause a lot of conflict in like later on? And do you think these social platforms can take over the
It
world?
it already
Can,
is
can,
because
can they
if
take
you
over? Like they're
the
bigger
so
than
the
the
social
government. Yeah,
the
I feel
so
like
I, the social platforms won't be able to take over the world, but they will be able to sway the movement that will. I'll tell you that.
hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Viral Watch podcast, the most controversial podcast on the internet. I got a special guest today. He's a rapper, Tony Rhymes, and we're going to talk a little bit about what he's doing right now, and then some of the shows he has coming up, and we'll just fill you in on that. So I'll let you start it off, man.
What's going down, everybody? It's Tony Rhymes, straight out of Victoria, Texas. Brought on the Viral Watch. Glad to be here. Y'all know what it is, baby. Big game all the way, big city, you know? Anything I got, you can find on. I'm sorry. I'm cruising right now. I'm on my way to the venue, everybody. But anything I got, you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, that good old Apple Music, on the YouTube. I got all the videos going on. BigGameMusic.net. That's the actual official website. So keeping up with us and anything we got going on is going to be on there, including new drops. So y'all be looking out for that tap and scrap drop called Teed Up coming July 2nd. It's going to be releasing, baby. So you know it's go time.
Yeah, you were at the Tap and Scrap event this weekend. How was that?
Man, it was all the way live. It was definitely underrated, man. And I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of people were throwing shade, and it was actually kind of a shame because I had somewhat of a, it was a limited respect, but I had some respect for some of these dudes that were in this fight scene, man, in Victoria, Texas. But whenever Pete started trying to promote this fight, the tap and script, man, people came out of left field acting all kinds of hurt about it. You know what I mean? Like they really wasn't rocking with it. They were trying to call it a backyard fight and all that. So, to see that type of attitude come out of some of these dudes towards somebody who's trying to do something for the city was actually shameful. You know what I mean? Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And I know they biting their own tongue, you know what I'm saying? Because the fight was live, man. Best turnout I've seen on the event in Victoria, Texas, and there really ain't nothing going on in the city. So it was one up to Pete and Brian and Tapper Scrap Entertainment for putting that together. I'm definitely humbled to be a part of it, for real. Got another one coming up, August 14th. I didn't mean to interrupt you. August 14th is coming up again, so y'all better be ready for that.
August 14th, you heard that. So I think they're still looking for fighters, right?
Oh, yeah. And actually, for anybody out there watching, I got a 6 foot, 275-pound giant coming down from, one of these states. So if anybody out there feel like they got what it takes, man, come on with it. We got a fighter that's shopping around right now. He ready for somebody.
God damn, like Goliath.
Yeah.
We're looking for a David because we got Goliath.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's out there. He's a big boy, man. Shit, he's ready. He's ready to rumble.
I want to get into your rap career, and I want to ask you, how did COVID affect you? So, like, whenever, like, it was like about a year ago. So, like, when you first heard about COVID and like they're starting to lock things down, like, what kind of effect did that put on you? And like, did it limit you?
It to an extent it did, but at the same time, what it did was it gave a lot of people, including myself, time to kind of pull back and just start stocking up on new material. You know what I'm saying? Not that you don't already, but when you got events and things like that going on, you're getting spread left to right so many times, trying to figure things out and get things done. So being able to actually not have anything going on gave us time to kind of get back to the drawing board and come up with some more game plans to start executing when everything did pick up. So it was more of it was a setback, but it was more of an opportunity to get some more things done.
And now that COVID is pretty much gone, no masks anymore, like what's happening now with you?
Oh, we back on, as y'all can see. We already had a couple shows going on. We got thrown into the Tap and Scrap, and the Tap and Scrap has another event coming up. So yeah, now that they lifting up all the bands and things like that, it's definitely underway. Like right now, we're in Corpus Christi. Me and Jay Riz, we're over here for the Mike Jones show. So anybody out there, y'all in Corpus Christi in the area, man, y'all come on, Mike Jones. Oh, look. Yeah. So, on the cool, man, I'm excited, man. Shit, because I grew up on some of that music, so I ain't never really seen Mike Jones perform.
I love Mike Jones. I
Yeah,
love
man.
Mike Jones.
Yeah, a lot of people are kind of like Mike Jones, like, man, get out of here, man. Y'all act like y'all ain't ever jammed. And y'all know y'all was listening to it. A lot of them was really just stains on their daddy's underwear when he was doing his thing. So I understand. You know,
What happened to Mike? Like,
exactly.
what happened to Mike Jones? Because I mean, dude was
Man,
popping.
on the cool, man, I really don't. It's one of those things where, you either got it or you don't, and if that one song you put out and you put everything behind don't really take the way they want, they consider it a flop. I'm not saying he's a flop. I'm just saying that situations like that deter. So I really feel like maybe the music he had put up, on Front Street for them to view really didn't do what they were expecting it to. So it kind of slid him back a little bit. But aside of that, man, I really don't know too much about dude. But I do know he got caught up in some shit not that while long ago doing that prostitution in Houston and things like that. Yeah, he was doing some real live pimping.
God
Boys
damn,
on his,
I didn't hear about that.
yeah,
What happened?
He got caught up running a prostitution ring, man.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, down over here over there in Houston, Texas. So I mean, they really out there. Them boys are really on their mission, man.
I mean, you got to. I mean, nowadays you got to make money any way you can. Like,
hell yeah.
Sometimes you got to do whatever it takes, and there's a lot of risk involved.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been rapping for?
I've been rapping since I was about 16 years old. But I always tell people that, and then I hit them with this one. I've been taking it seriously though for about 2 years. And I say it like that because when I first started, we really didn't have open access to music videos and things like that. Like if you did a music video in Victoria, Texas, when I first started making it, man, you was making moves, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't nobody really doing that. So, to be here now and, seeing how easy it is to access these things, it helps you pop off a little quicker, it helps you spread your word. Because before, man, we were making CDs and going town to town, the Trade Center, we go to Houston, the Sharpstown, we go to San Antonio, the Riverwalk, and we're getting thrown out because we're handing out CDs to everybody, so it's definitely a different game. But I've been in it for a long time, man. I can tell you that. Long enough, and I say this all the time, long enough that some of these cats don't step left on me because I know who they really are. Your boy was young in the game, and I grew up watching these dudes, so they can't pull a fast one on Tony, baby. I know what it really is.
Before I messaged
I'm going
you
in circles.
before I messaged you, did you ever hear about Viral Watch?
I've seen your posts, but
Okay.
I didn't know that it was really something that, like, you can get on type thing like this. I thought y'all was just, I thought it was somebody random just, sharing posts with people, starting shit.
Well, this is new. The podcast is new. So I don't know if you know, but Facebook actually deleted the Facebook page. We had about 100,000 followers, reaching about 15 million people a month. And Facebook basically, they're getting bad on censorship. When I want to get down to that question to you is like, what's your thoughts on these social media platforms and the censorship?
I'm trying to get that glare off you. In my opinion, this is where we get backwards in all reality, because let's be honest, first and foremost, this is America, right? You have freedom of speech. Now, with freedom of speech, it's a win and it's a lose, because that means that I'm free to express my opinion. And if you feel opinionated about it, you're free to express that. But I'm also free to tell you, fuck your opinion. You see what I'm saying? Now, what they've done, though, is there is censorship, but they don't, these companies and these entities, I'm gonna get deep. I'm not just a rapper. I got a brain.
Get deep.
You feel
Get
me?
deep.
Like, check
Let's
it out,
get
dog.
deep on this.
Like these businesses and companies, they're entities. They're not people. So they don't have to follow your guidelines and your constitutional rights. When you open up the app, they give you, all these things you're supposed to read, and you agree to the terms and regulations of what they got going on for this app. You agreed to this. So if the censorship is a part of the terms and agreement, like, hey, you can do and say whatever you want, but if we got a problem and we feel like it doesn't, go by our standards, and their standards are their standards, so you don't really know what their standards are. It's opinionated, remember. So their standards, well, then boom, we can cut you. And that's what they do. You know what I mean? And they get paid to cut people that have you had pools, what we call it. Viral Watch had pool. And when you got that type of pool, and when you got that many people watching, anything you say can sway somebody. So if you got 100,000 people and it's strong, like Viral Watch has 100 grand and they're strong, right? And you say, hey, well, fuck this company, right? 100,000 people are going to say fuck that company, and 100,000 people that probably they only need to know one person. So now 100,000 is 200,000. You feel me?
Yep.
200,000 goes to 300,000, all because one person knew two people, right? Now, what you said swayed almost 300,000 people. That's the way they think. You know what I'm saying? They don't think like us. They think ahead. You know what I'm saying? 3, 4 steps, 10 steps ahead. So you can get cut, man. If they feel like your pool is too strong and they feel threatened, you get cut.
Yeah, and I think what I posted is actually true, because I didn't post any nudes. I didn't post any like anything like bad. You're familiar with The Simpsons, right? Can you pass it my way too?
Yes. Hey, hold up. Shit. You need to get live ones now. We need to get in there.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll bring you back on the show. I'll bring you back on the show. This is
and we can sit in person.
Yeah, we'll do it in person.
Yeah, let's do that, man.
So what
I'm gonna show you Riz real quick. This is Jay Riz. This is my brother right here, man. Anybody watching? Everybody watching? This is Jay Riz, the man behind Tony Rhymes. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be me. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah. Already. Go ahead, though, bro.
I think what I shared is actually true, because you're familiar with The Simpsons, right?
The Simpsons?
You watch The Simpsons? Oh, yeah, you know how they predicted almost pretty much everything? Like, The Simpsons, they predict everything. Well, I shared a Simpsons meme. It was like right when COVID was happening, and it was like a globe over a town saying like basically like they're gonna like pretty much like isolate everybody. The post reached like 15 million people in a day. In one day. I still got a screenshot of it. The next day I got a message from Facebook saying my page has been unpublished and I cannot get it back.
Yeah, you see, because of their reach. When you see what I'm saying, so, you became a threat.
But with that being said, I went to Twitter like months later, and there was a dude just fucking a girl. Like, yeah, on Twitter.
God damn.
Like, how can that be like?
Well, because that's keeping people confused. That's keeping people sidetracked. What you're doing was giving people information to wake them up a little bit. Yeah, they can't have you going around giving people information, man. That's why when you got these philosophical rappers that are really spitting knowledge, they kill them off or they silence you. They don't want you saying that. They want you to keep people distracted. You're entertainment. You know what I mean? And another reason too, man, like I respect everybody's opinion, but when you become an entertainer, you're here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help you forget about the bullshit around you. You know what I'm saying? So I do know a lot of dudes that get into the political rap and they rapping with purpose, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying rapping with purpose that's making like enlightening music. Like that's fire. I fuck with that. But I'm talking like political rap, bro. Like if you're a rapper, a hip hop artist, or like you ain't got no business dropping political information, to be honest with you. Like have that conversation on that side. Leave it out your music. People want to listen to music and have fun. It's entertainment. It's a way to get away from the world that we live in, man. And that's really what we do. It's good music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you to pick up a 9 and go get somebody. I'm not telling you to go do this, that, and the other. I'm just gonna let you know a little bit about my life, and you're gonna have fun hearing about it. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem spreading knowledge, but I'll kick the knowledge with you, but the music's gonna get your attention. You feel me?
No, I understand 100%. So if they're censoring everything, what are we not seeing? What are they keeping from us?
But they're always gonna keep the truth from you, bro. Do you think? Let's be real.
Do you think that's gonna cause a lot of conflict in like later on? And do you think these social platforms can take over the world?
It already is, because
can they take over? Like they're bigger than the government. Yeah.
The social platforms won't be able to take over the world, but they will be able to sway the movement that will. I'll tell you that.
That is true. 100%.
The problem the world is having right now is we're all free thinkers. Everyone that attaches these platforms, we're all free thinkers. It was hard to get your words spread across to the next man that's in 2 cities, a state, a country over, because it would take days to pass a message, months, years. Now it's like that. I can send something now. They can hit the platform and it can go woo, and everybody knows, right? That's what I'm saying. Like these platforms, they will sway the movement that will help, I would say, revolutionize what's going on. Because I was thinking about this and that's what I'm saying. Like I think about things like this. You know what I mean? Me and my brother be chopping it up all the time about these things, man. And one thing I was thinking about today is one of the main problems that our government is having and our world is having is that we're not easily bamboozled and fooled. We're open thinkers. Our parents raised us to be open thinkers because their parents raised them on their beliefs. Our parents raised us on the belief of being free to feel and do and think as you please. You see what I'm saying? They preached religion, but they said, if you don't feel like it's for you, I understand. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
the way that I came up. So when I came up, and I like to think a lot of people did, because I know a lot of people on my level, and we're free thinkers, so we went and we didn't necessarily take no for an answer. We dug into what we were trying to figure out, and we figured out they were lying to us. So if our generation has uncovered and exposed this many lies from the government that they've been doing, imagine when you open up that history book with that open mind that you have now and read that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Winners write history. You know what I'm saying? So what stories are we not being told? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's true. Like I think about that all the time. What are we not being told? What are they keeping from us?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they control everything, like you said, they can literally push a movement.
Yeah, you see, I realized it was bullshit a long time ago. You see, in 98, 2000, I was under the hill. That's Griffith Drive. That's under the hill, Victoria, Texas. If nobody knows, a lot of people do if you're from Victoria. That's, you know what I'm saying, right before the Greens edition. But, you know what I'm saying? What I'm getting at here is I'm watching TV, Fox, antenna TV. And they're saying for $1 a day, 25 cents, whatever, you can feed this kid way the fuck over here, right? Bro, I just came home and there was a kid sitting on the corner that looked just as hungry as that kid. So why you worried about that kid when there's a kid starving in my time? Y'all feeding 3 third world countries while we starving in my time. You know what I'm saying? I said that before in a rap too. You know what I'm saying? I say slick shit like that to get people thinking. You know what I mean? I'm not going to come at you direct, but I'm going to be slick with it. But that's my point. At that point in time, I realized we're living in a fucking facade, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not taking that money and helping nobody. They took the money from you and put it in their own pocket, man. What you think they worried about these kids over here? They ain't even worried about their own city. Get out of here.
You're right. No, you're right.
You ain't worried about
that. I'm in Austin now. Like, you wouldn't believe how many like homeless people are just they're camped out on the side of the road. It's pretty dangerous now.
Yeah, it's bad.
So I mean, we got deep, bro.
Yeah, I tell you, man.
We got deep.
Yeah, and I ain't even smoked my blizzy yet. It's about that time.
Yeah, they're not ready for this. So let's get back into your rapping. Like you got Tap and Scrap 2 coming up. You got an event coming up in Corpus. Is that sold out?
The event in Corpus, I do not believe it's sold out yet, but they're expecting a pretty good crowd so far. So they said they're doing pretty good on their promotion. So I hopped in on the last minute because of the Tap and Scrap. Shout out to Peter, man. He got me plugged in with DJ Hydric, and he brought us out here, man.
And he plugged me in with you.
Down. Yeah, there we go.
He plugged me in with you. So
hey, man, a lot of people don't know, man. Like, doing silence for people goes a long way. You know, this Tap and Scrap thing, I really on the cool, it happened because I got a table, right? I just reserved my tables. I fuck with Peter. You're a cool dude. So I got my table reserved and all that. So me and my boy, we can go chill, right? Then he said, "What's up, man? You gonna be there? Let's do some music." Cool, I perform, man. It's all day. All right, cool. And you do a theme song? Hell yeah, I do a theme song, man. I wrote it that night. You know what I mean?
Can we hear it right now? Can we hear it right now?
The theme song is already out. The Teed Up. Yeah, you can play it if you want.
Well, I mean, I don't have it. I was gonna say hear it live.
Shoot, you talking about
you want freestyle.
You want to hear. You want to hear it. Hold up. Let me actually, you know what? I got one for you. Hold up. Just that
live on the Viral Watch podcast.
Let me go to my thingy-majigger. Yeah.
Sure.
This is what I was talking about when I said it's coming out July 2nd. So July 2nd, for everybody out there that's listening on the podcast, this is the Teed Up that's coming out on my platform. We got it on Spotify and Apple. It's gonna be called Teed Up by Tony Rhymes. All y'all out there that listening, but let me know if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
They ain't with it. They ain't about it. I put it on the line, boy, better scrap about it. They ain't thug. They don't rumble how I rumble. I was raised in the jungle, they ain't with it. Hey, you ain't about it, how about it. Boy, put it on the line, boy, better scrap about it. They ain't thug. They don't rumble how I rumble. I was raised in the jungle. Hey, this is my time to shine. Hey, put it raise your spine. Third coast raised. Hey, all I know is grind. Just a young bull. Hey, all I see is red. 1,000 on your head. You can bet I'm going in. Full of all bread, real dog off the leash. Hey, Papa raised me raw, humble beast, still fit. feast. Leave you flying with the fishes, ain't a thing for fish. Hey, two-tone eyes, should've listened to you guys. Yeah, you run around town, but you rockin' to the skies. And tell that gorilla I don't tell no getting by. And tell him catch weight, he can let the things fly. Ain't no need for the tent, they gon' see me slide by. Ain't no thing in my thing, hey, ain't no need
I lost you for a minute.
Yeah, they blacked out.
Dude.
Hey,
Pause that.
let me
Pause
crank
that.
that.
Dude, that is fucking good. Holy fuck.
They gonna think we fighting in the car, boy.
Dude, that is fucking good.
I appreciate
Dude,
you, man.
you wrote that?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, yeah. No, that's good. That's fire.
Yeah. And shout out to my cousin, man, Timothy out there, boy. Hey, I ain't forgot about you, baby. That's my cousin Project. He goes by the name of Project, Timothy Reese, man. But whenever they told me, hey, write that anthem, I told Project, I said, man, cuz, look, I'm trying to take this back to 08, 09. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said, man, I got you, cuz. And he sent me that beat. Boy, that's all she wrote.
Are you on SoundCloud?
No, but I am on Spotify and Apple Music.
Spotify and Apple Music. Okay, I'm gonna search you up. Is that song out? Is that out right now?
Yeah, it's about to. It's coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow's July 2nd. It'll be out tomorrow. It's officially releasing.
Okay. What about YouTube?
YouTube right now, it's not on YouTube, but I have videos on YouTube. If you look up Jay Riz or if you look up Tony Rhymes on YouTube, all our videos will pop up, man.
Hell yeah, no, dude, that was fire, bro.
Appreciate it, man. And that's the thing too, man. Is like the way, like I said, that right there, that's fun. You know what I mean? Like, it gets the people going, man. That's like you play that song, I don't give a fuck if you had a bad day or not, man. That's gonna switch your mood around. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about energy. Yeah, it's definitely all about energy.
And that's the best thing about it, man. Is, you know, if you got something that can touch everybody, so I got something you can swing to. That's a walkout fight song, man. Which I'll just say, hey, Pete got the right guy. That's all I know. I'm a versatile G right there, baby. We put it down all because of this guy. And hey, they used to cut the music off on me, man. I'll be in there recording. That's what I'm saying. Like we finna tap into this now when it comes to criticism. You know what I'm saying? Like I be in there doing my record, trying to record. And Jared and Jeff would just stop the fucking beat. And I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Get out. Huh? Go over it. Practice. You don't know it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm doing it and they stop the beat while I'm rehearsing. Say it like this. All right. You know, say it like that. Try it again. Try, man, my voice is hoarse. I'm tired. Like, but you know, that's it.
You got to get better over time.
Yeah, that's that constructive criticism that I'm talking about, though, man. And a
lot of people don't like that, though.
Nah, man, and that's really the problem I have. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I've been doing music for a while in Victoria, Texas, man. And you know, somebody said, I watched that podcast that you did with Outside of Zinc. You know what I'm saying? And he a cool dude. And Outside of Zinc, man, I watched your podcast. You said a lot of people don't like to fuck with you. I asked you to come freestyle with me outside of Ricardo's, and that was my olive branch. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, now you're gonna remember this, though, because I give everybody an opportunity to fuck with me, right? I give everybody an olive branch. That was your olive branch. You took it as a joke. You laughed and didn't even come freestyle with us. We was having fun, dog. Real shit. We was having fun. And I asked him to come freestyle, and he was like, yeah. Okay. So I get like, now I feel like you think you too good to fuck with me because I know you a freestyler. All right, cool. Stay over there. We having fun. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? That was my olive branch. But like I said, let me get back to this now. You know, you can't say things like that when there's people like me out here who really fuck with people. You see what I'm saying? So I watched your podcast, dog. I watched it. Now I'm letting you know I'm putting you on Front Street now, dog. I tried to get at you. You know what I'm saying? Nada. So now it's like, okay, cool. Stay over there. That's how it is in my city. You see what I'm saying? So it's people are gonna try to fuck with you. It may not be the way you think, but they're gonna throw an olive branch. If you don't bring it at end, dog, it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I got a problem with dude. I'm just saying I tried to fuck with you. You thought it was joking. Okay, cool. Stay over there and laugh then. You know what I'm saying? Because we really out here on a mission, baby. You know what I'm saying? But my other thing too, see that whole Ricardo show went 360, dog. You know what I'm saying? And this is the problem with my city. You know what I'm saying? Is these dudes, they don't understand the game within itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this shit since 2005. When people thought it was funny, it was a joke. We clowns. We walking around high school handing out CDs. Oh, you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a rapper. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do besides go home, eat potato chips, and beat your meat? Boy, I'm really out here doing something. You know what I'm saying? God, get out of here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really on a mission. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been in the game. I've been in for a while. You know what I mean? And yeah, I ain't no multi-platinum selling artist yet. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time. You know what I mean? This shit it happens overnight for some people. Don't get me wrong. But those overnight superstars go out just as quick. Longevity lasts in the game longer. You know what I'm saying? So you got to caress it. You got to finesse this shit. You know what I mean? But my main point being, though, is the problem with my city is these dudes don't understand the game. You know? They're expecting people to just fuck with them off the back. Like, dude,
They're
if your
expecting to
music's
make a
not,
lot of money too. Like
yeah,
a lot of these rappers are like
they
wanting
think,
they're
it's an
wanting to get
overnight check.
yeah, they're wanting to get paid like Jay-Z and like the
It'll
big
happen
guys.
like that.
Yeah.
You know how
You
much
gotta
money I made off this music, dog? All this off the hustle, man. You got to go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? I've been paid for a feature. I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been paid to show up to a show in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, you know, but I'm not making a living off of this shit. And the only way we can make a living is if we start to take each other seriously. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I say yes. I say yes to that and no at the same time because I'm a marketer because I think a little bit differently.
Yeah,
so,
okay, I feel it.
Yeah,
Promotion and marketing is is honestly the only thing that you need to make it in this industry because people are whack and they're big. Why? Because marketing is out there.
Yeah, let's take Jake Paul for instance. And me and the guy, we talked about this kind of like yesterday.
Yeah.
You really? This is just my personal opinion. Like, I feel like, so yeah, you can have good music, right? Like your music could be fire. Like, and now you can have people fucking with you, but you got to get bigger than your hometown.
Yeah.
And a dude you should follow. I'm gonna tell you this dude right now. He used to manage 2 Chainz. He used to manage Young Dolph and all them.
Yeah.
Charlie Rocket. Look him up on Instagram. He spits a lot of fire on what he talks about, like marketing like a WWE wrestler.
Okay.
So like his name is Charlie Rocket, so he's like it's Charlie with like a rocket ship, blah blah blah. So he can like use that for marketing. But 2, you want to do like marketing stunts, like to get your name out there. Like like say you just dropped an album today, like you got. I mean, you could tag like 100 people in a post and say like, hey, I dropped my album, or you could do something like crazy, and then like people are like, when you do something that's like that causes like a uproar, like something that like someone wouldn't do.
You see, in my area, because I did hear you have that conversation with him too. In my area though, man, you got to be careful with type of stunt you try to pull for clout.
You do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
Because in Victoria, Texas, man, that the dudes don't do we don't do wax beef. You know, we don't rap on beats and go at each other like, ooh,
I'm not talking about I'm not talking about beef.
You get beat the fuck up. I don't play that shit. Hey, look, man. Look, and like I told you before, I ain't gonna say nobody's name. Like outside of, you know what I'm saying? I call him. It wasn't even a call out. It was just letting you know that even though you feel like people don't fuck with you, like I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So when you see me, fuck with me. That was me trying to fuck with you, dog. You know what I mean? Freestyle with me, dog. I love freestyling, boy. I ain't no battler, but I love freestyling. Hey, so check it out though. Like whenever that's why I was getting there when I was telling you that. So like somebody, wait, man, I lost track. Boy, hey, what'd you the clout, the shit like that. Yeah, see, like I'm not the type of person. If I hear that you say something, I'm coming at you direct. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get on the track. I'm not gonna get on Facebook. I'm not gonna get in my feelings and be like, oh no, he said something. No, bitch, I'm gonna holler at you, dog. I'm gonna hit your inbox because that's how I can get a hold of you. I'm direct. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he answered to that because next to show, I know where you work. I'll show up, dog. It's Victoria, Texas. I don't play that shit. I'll find you. You know what I'm saying? We live in the same city. Ain't no reason to run around beefing with nobody, dog. You know what I'm saying? But some of these rappers, they like these new dudes, they don't understand that. They try to have beef with each other. You know what I'm saying? And that beef shit, man, that shit's dry. You know what I'm saying? That's what tore our city apart.
Yeah, with the wrong person, that can get you seriously
hurt. Yeah. Seriously hurt. I'm the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, don't say nothing about me, dog. And how dare you feel comfortable even letting my name fall out your mouth because I'm gonna get at you. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna find out about it. You know, but I can't tell you this right now. Ain't a damn motherfucker out there that ever dropped my name and stood on it. I'll tell you that right now. They drop my name and I get at them, and all of a sudden it's, oh no, man, it wasn't like that. Nah, T. Nah. Yeah, keep it like that, dog. Cause what, boy, yo, we pull the ball around here, boy. We handle.
So you couldn't do the rap battle stuff.
Nah, that's why I don't rap battle, bro. Yeah. See, dudes have tried to battle me before, like, and I love the freestyle. I do. It's fun, man. But that's the thing is there's a difference between being a freestyler and being a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll freestyle and you can freestyle and we'll see who's better. But don't come at me direct talking about, you know, trying to insult me, dog.
Bring all this personal shit.
Yeah, I'll punch you in the fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me like that. Who the fuck you think you talking to, boy? Like, hey, man, I lace these shoes up tight, man.
That's what I was telling them.
Yeah,
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, hey, hats off to those dudes, man, because it takes a real. You have to be able to respect the art within itself to even do it. And I ain't saying I don't respect it. I'm just saying, like, me personally, I don't have enough empathy for that type of battling to do it. Because man, I'm a man within myself. If you say something that makes me feel some type of way, I might slap the shit out you. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Don't talk, because they get personal, dog. Like, I've heard people say some fucked up shit in freestyle battles, man. Like, for real. Like, I don't play that shit. I love the freestyle though. Like, we can all freestyle back to back. You know what I'm saying? I'll set it off, but I ain't gonna battle you, dog. I'm not gonna say nothing to you disrespectfully anyways. You know what I mean? I don't function like that. I know it's like an art form and people do it, but the way I was raised, you don't do that shit to people, dog. Like, you fuck around and get beat the fuck up, man. Like, yeah, there's a respect code, man. And
there's
like
a difference.
I said, though, it's an art form. They do that shit. That's up north shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, they wasn't doing freestyle battles in Texas like that. That's not something that people grew up doing around here. You grow up freestyling and having fun. A battle would have been me freestyling and you freestyling, and they're like, man, well, he went harder than you. You know what I'm saying? And then people started getting disrespectful with it, like calling people names and calling people out and making fun of them and shit like that. And it's like, whoa, like, nah, dude, don't do that, man. Like,
not in Texas. Don't we do it?
Nah, I'd rather just show you up with my skill, because I'm gonna snap on them, boy.
Damn, dude, this is a fire podcast.
I try to tell you, man. My own personal thing, man, is I'm not saying, I'm not up here talking about I'm some type of hard ass and can't nobody touch me. I'm just saying, like, I'm about my shit and I stand on mine, so people have respect for me. And if you don't respect me, well, you at least don't have the balls to tell me to my face. You know what I'm saying? You stay in your lane with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but everyone's different. Like, like you said, there are people that can handle the personal words thrown at them. But you tell that to one of my friends, like, he'll do the same thing you will. He don't take that stuff. He don't take that.
Slap the shit out.
He don't take that personal direct stuff. But then you got the other people who are just like, will clown you back, like, and it really takes like two clowns to be like.
Yeah. Because I've seen, you can see, you'll see these characters go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And it'll make some type of little, situation and things like that. But the problem I have with trying to beef with somebody for clout, you know what I mean, and things like that, is ultimately somebody is gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? And if nobody does get hurt, well, now you both look stupid. Now you're fake. You know what I'm saying? Now you're fake. I'm gonna keep it real enough to let you know we ain't gonna take it there, because one of us ain't going back home. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how the streets act. You know what I mean? If you go beef with somebody and nothing happens, now you're both dumb. You know what I'm saying? Now you're lame. Now you're weak. You know what I'm saying? You're fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't about it. You know what I mean? These dudes get a chip on their shoulder with this beef and they want to prove a point, and that's how people get hurt. Now homies doing life behind bars for what? Because you wanted to prove a point. I'd rather see you get your money up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. Fuck beefing with a homeboy up the block or a homie over here because he said something about you. Fuck that shit, dog. Go get your money. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. If you got to stand on your grind, stand your grind. You know what I'm saying? Be a man. But don't go looking for beef. You feel me? That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I ain't going to go looking for beef. Now, if you talking crazy, I'm going to get at you, because I'm not going to walk around town knowing this dude got a problem or this dude think this way about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I got business to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to come at you right now. We're going to handle it up.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't had to fight since 10th grade? I ain't had to fight since like 10th grade though, bro. Like,
what happened?
Let's be real. No names. You know what I'm saying? Me and dude are actually cool now. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Our ladies are actually really good friends. But before my lady was my lady, you know what I'm saying? Dude thought that I was messing with his girl, which it wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? Honest to God, you know what I mean? And it's actually fucked up, because I was giving her tips on how to get her dude back, right? Because I'm a man, right? You know, I was a boy giving a boy's perspective on how to get the man back, you know? So, and it worked, you know what I mean? Real shit. So, but anyways, that's besides the point. Now, dude thought I was messing with her. He tried to beat me up. I was walking out of class and shit. He tried to sneak shot me, boom. So I started beating him up. And then his brother jumped in and sucker punched me. So I threw him on top of his brother and started beating them both up. You know what I'm saying? And then they took off. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, I didn't get beat up. They tried to jump me though, and I beat them both up, and I ain't had to fight really since at all.
And now y'all friends.
Yeah, we actually cool,
Yeah,
man.
so
Like,
that's cool.
yeah. I see. Like, we've actually went on I went on a family trip at a time to Houston, I think. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, and that ain't on no simp shit. That's on some grown man shit. Like, we was young, we had a problem, we handled it. It is what it is now. And that's the thing. Like, you got a problem, you gotta handle that shit, man. All this longevity shit, man, that's for the dogs, man. We got business to take care of. Be a man about your shit.
Which brings me
Yeah.
to the point. A lot of people can't handle it that way nowadays. More people
Mm-mm.
are bringing out guns.
And see,
Yeah.
that's why I love making that teed up song. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in my neighborhood, that's why I always say I'm a boulevard boy. You know, in my neighborhood, you know, you put your hands up, you know, put your gun down. You know what I'm saying? My pops, you know, he raised us raw. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get out there, you get beat up, you're gonna get beat up when you get home. So you better fucking win. You know what I'm saying? Like, put your hands up though, you know. And I always tell people, shit, we've had people come to the boulevard just to fight, you know what I mean? Because it was a safe zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, homie had beef with somebody else. Like, hey, cool, meet him at the boulevard. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna run it. You know, no guns, no jumping. Let's go. You know, people had a mutual respect for that type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. Yeah, but that's the old time. That's the old days now.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
in the
They don't
new
play that
days.
shit
Yeah.
now. Now it's like, oh, I got this, you know, or I got what are they, the extendos or
But
whatever.
like
Like,
people get like
man, I ain't
say for
shooting that
instance like
shit.
you like nowadays like you fight someone, you beat them, and then they want to pull a gun on you because they can't handle the fact that they lost.
They mad because they got beat up.
Yeah, and it's more it's
Yeah.
more it's more personal.
Yeah, nah, yeah, that's why beef these days is a sensitive situation. And I mean, hey, whoa, tap and scrap though, bam, plug in. That's why the tap and scrap is a beautiful event. You got beef with somebody, sign your ass up and run it, baby. You know what I mean? Shout out to Pete, man. One more time. Tap and scrap going down August 14th, Victoria, Texas at Breezy's, baby. We'll be in the building.
I saw two people on a video on Tap and Scrap. I don't know their name. I don't know their names.
They were talking shit, right?
They were talking shit. Did they fight?
Yeah.
Did they fight?
Yeah. My boy, that was my boy Weddle, man. Ghetto Garcia, man. He fought Danny Fedez.
Why were like? What was the beef about? Like, because they look pretty intense.
To be honest with you, man. Weddle's a firecracker, bro. So like, it could be anything. Dude could have like showed up. I think dude showed up late, and that's what pissed off Weddle. Like, that's why he was talking shit. Like, dude showed up late to the weigh-in and almost didn't make weight. So Weddle was calling him like I think he called him dumbass or some shit. I'm gonna beat your bitch ass up or something like that. Yeah, they were talking mad shit though, man. But Weddle, dude, like you're talking about David and Goliath. He's a David, bro. He likes to fight dudes bigger than him, man, just to prove a point. You know, because he understands.
Was he the short one or the tall one?
Yeah, the short one.
He was the short one. That's your
homie.
Yeah,
that's the homie Weddle. Yeah.
Shout
out to Ghetto Garcia, baby.
Can we get him on the podcast?
Shit, tag him in, or look him up real quick.
Well, you know him, so maybe you can hit him up after the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, shit. I'll get with him, man. We can
pull
up together and do that live one. Yeah, because I don't know if he's fighting August 14th, but it'd be dope to have him on though, man. He's a character, dog. He's a fool.
Yeah, he seems
on the
like
cool because he was getting ready for his fight, and I knew it would piss him off. I kept denying his Facebook friend requests.
Yeah.
So he kept trying to add me, and I kept denying that shit. And I mean, he did it like once or twice. It wasn't like a consistent thing, but I knew that me not being his friend on Facebook was gonna piss him off a little bit. So I hope I added a little bit to that fire, a little irritation that he got, because I'll be pushing that boy's buttons, man.
Yeah, no.
Nothing but love, baby. I love you, boy.
I didn't get to make it to the
good, man.
Yeah, I didn't get to make it to the last one, but I do want to make it to the next one.
Man,
I'm in Austin.
You better show up, man.
Yeah, I'm in Austin.
Up, man. It's gonna go down. It's gonna be it's really a good time, dude. Because there's really you're from Victoria, where you've been in Victoria.
Yeah, I'm from Victoria. Yeah,
you know there ain't nothing to do, man. So instead of being at the bar till people fight, we get to go to the bar and watch people fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
anyone that goes to Ricardo's, join the Tap and Scrap, because that's where all the fights happen.
Yeah. Hey, man, I love Ricardo's. Boy,
So
they be
thugging
it down there. Yeah,
so do I.
Yeah, Alita, you be holding it down in there, girl. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we need to do another show there. If you're watching, invite me to your show, to your club again, so I could do a show. I like performing over there, man. It's a different type of vibe, man. It's like you ain't even gotta. I like it because it's always fucking packed. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's there to have a good time.
The music,
put some good music on.
Yeah, I like the music.
They vibing, boy. Yeah.
Not
Plus it's BYOB.
You got nothing wrong with shooters and stuff like that, but I don't like the whole like majority country, like two like rap songs.
But I mean, that's the That's they do that to kind of preserve the crowd. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So like when you go to Ricardo's, it's like straight rap. Like, and that's
Damn, hey
yeah. It's
man, we
like
thugging. Shit, was Ricardo, boy, it goes
yeah.
down.
I was kind of nervous though whenever I went in there when I was running the viral watch page because like I was
Yeah,
doing crazy shit like because I understand
you
the
gonna
internet.
get
I
somebody gonna
understand.
get mad. You
Yeah, and
like,
like
that's him,
that's that's him, and then like
Molly Wop.
chase, chase me out the club, and there's some big dudes in there. Like you see me,
Yeah.
I'm like 160, 65, 66
Yeah.
pounds. Like
Man, see, I like Ricardo's on, man. See, and that's kind of what upsets me though, is because a lot of these dudes that I fucked with, you know what I mean, they all go to do the shows there, and we're always the same people in there doing shows. You know what I'm saying? So, when people start talking out the side of their necks, you know what I mean, it irritates me. Like I said, we can circle back. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this a while, and I've been waiting for Victoria to get on. Victoria always reaches that pinnacle and it crashes. You know what I'm saying? Because people
yep.
get egotistic, people start wanting to be up front. If Victoria would realize that, because they want to do it as a unit. And I say they because I stand outside a lot, me and my boys, you know what I'm saying? We stand outside a lot looking in because a lot of the times when they try to orchestrate shit, there's always somebody that has a backdoor ultimatum to the process. You know what I'm saying? And it's usually the first, second, or third. It don't matter. Somebody always breaks it apart from the inside out. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
it's unfortunate, and I hate being the guy that says, man, I told you so. But even the last time they tried to do all this, I said, man, look, it ain't going to work because this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be an asshole. Just let you know that's what it is. And what happened? Boom, 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 fell apart. You know what I mean? Like, and it's going to happen like that every time. That's why the only thing I can say, if you want to put on for Victoria and you want Victoria to be noticed as a place for, good talent, good music, get out of Victoria. Go to Houston, go to San Antonio, go to Austin. D-Baby went to Atlanta. You know what I mean? Solid move. Get over there. Let them know where you're from. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, that this is Victoria, Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's where you come from. You know what I mean? And you're so-and-so. You know what I mean? Whatever. Let them know, because without that, they'll never know. You know what I'm saying? They'll never, like, that's how you get these A&Rs and these companies that go to Houston and Austin, because those people, those talented people left there, went elsewhere, exposed their city, and brought attention to their city. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people leave Victoria or go elsewhere and they're afraid to tell people they're from Victoria. I'm not saying anybody's like that. I'm just saying there are people like that. You know what I mean?
I'm afraid to tell people I'm from Seadrift.
Or Egypt, man. You might as well just say Victoria. But that's the thing though, man, is you gotta be able to put on, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to tell people where you're from. You gotta be able to, without us doing that, no one's ever gonna respect our area. You know what I mean? And no one's ever gonna give two shits about our area. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people move to Houston for a year, start rapping, and then tell people they're from Houston. Bro, you're not from Houston. You're from Victoria, Texas. All right, chill out. You know what I mean? Like, tell people where you're really from, man.
Yeah, I do feel you, like, because when I moved to Austin, like, I see things a lot differently than when I'm in Victoria. Like, I feel like Victoria is good, but like there's only so much there, and I feel like they're years and years behind. So like like you said, you really got to get out of your town, and you really got to meet new people, and like then grow.
And see, the only reason, and this is another thing too, and other dudes that are my skin tone that do music are probably gonna get mad at me, but this is another reason too, is, and when we're talking about criticism and shit like that, you can't tell dudes how you feel about their music because they get mad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not fake. So I'm not gonna share some shit if it's garbage. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna entertain it if it's garbage. If it's good music, I'm gonna fuck with it. And that's an opinion of mine. You know what I'm saying? So just because you think you're good doesn't mean you're good. I think I'm fantastic. You know what I mean? But then again, I got people that are out there that are outside looking in, like, shit, you just heard Teed Up. You thought it was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
fire.
You know what I mean? So I can stand on that. I make good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you tell some of these dudes, hey man, do it like this and do it like that, now you're a hater. You know what I mean? Like now, oh, well, he thinks it's trash. Fuck him. He's just being a hater, man. You got it, bro. Keep going. Nah, I'm not gonna tell you you're doing good if you're not. I'm also not gonna tell you if you're doing bad because you're gonna get mad. That's so true. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, so then I just sit back and I chill, like, fuck it, I'm gonna be quiet. And now I'm an asshole because I ain't saying nothing. Now I'm an asshole because I'm quiet. Oh, he must not fuck with me. Like, nah, I really don't now. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true.
I don't now. Like, nah, I don't. But, and that's the thing though, is like, me, when they heard my music, before videos, you know what I'm saying? Like before videos, I got pulled out to Dallas, Texas, you know what I'm saying, by Paid Development. So and they're probably not around anymore, but Paid Development Promotions was out in Dallas, Texas, doing a lot of shows with with a Big Tug, Fat Bastard, and shit like that. Sometime, you ever heard of them? Dirty South Riders. So
Maybe.
They were doing shows with them, and I was with the group called Mo Killer at the time,
I
and we
heard of
got
them.
paid to we got paid to. You heard of Mo Killer?
Yeah.
I'm Mo Killer.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Wow. Bam. There you go. But Blast from the Past. Now, so that's who I was with at that point in time. So, we got out there to do the shows. And when we got there, we met dude and he's like, okay, y'all the managers? No, we're the artists. But y'all the rappers? Yeah. Y'all the Mexican? Yeah. Okay. All right, like y'all don't sound Mexican, you know what I mean? But like, and that's that right there, man. They loved us though. You know what I'm saying? The
Yep.
reason why they loved us though is because we didn't sound typical. You know what I mean? And people are gonna get mad at me, but I'm being honest. You got to create your own sound. You see, we didn't look the part, but we had our own sound. We had a different sound, you know what I'm saying? And they love that shit. Like, man, these dudes are Hispanics, but they don't sound Hispanics. They don't sound like your typical Hispanic. And without being rude, you know what I'm saying? The typical Hispanic delivery is real direct and dry. You know what I mean? It doesn't really have it's much love to the OGs, but it's real Kid Frost. You know what I mean? It's real direct and it's real dry. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
doesn't really have much of a bounce or a rhythm. You know what I mean? So like that's why when I tell dudes, I got to put some flavor in your music, you know what I mean? And they get offended, like, you know what I mean? Like they make it a race thing. Like, bro, it's not a race thing. I'm just telling you to elevate your sound. You know what I mean? If we want to be technical and put it on race, you know what I mean? Like maybe it is your skin tone's fault that you ain't got the rhythm you should, you know what I mean? Or maybe it's you're lacking culture when it comes to music, because that's what it did for me. Man, I've been listening to all kinds of music, you know what I mean? So like for me making music, man, I could pick any beat up and come up with something. You know what I mean? I can
Yep.
bounce my choruses around. I can flip my deliveries, my rhyme, my word flow, the patterns. You know what I mean? The verses, they bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hop on anything and create my own sound because I've listened. You know what I mean? I have the background of actually entertaining myself with different types of music, not being stuck on one sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I only listen to rap and hip hop, or I only listen to Southern rap and hip hop. So you can tell who doesn't actually listen to music. You know what I mean? You can tell who's stuck on the same shit. You know what I mean? Because they're
Yep.
gonna sound the same forever, bro. You know.
No,
I feel
I
like
feel
I'm
you.
rambling, dog.
Yeah, no, you're good. Are you stoned? Because I got a question. I'm asking that question.
I was about to tell him to roll up another one because
I'm
we're gonna go
asking
on
that.
silent at 17.
I'm asking that question because 3 weeks ago, back in Austin, one of my friends had a joint. We just got done taking I just got done taking like maybe 6 shots of like Jameson.
Yeah.
We went
My
back and
lady drinks that shit. That shit's tough.
I took like maybe 10 hits of his weed, and it was game over for me.
Boy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was stuck. I was in my car and I couldn't move for 3 hours. Like I
Yeah,
literally,
see, you got what they call crossfaded. That's what they
yeah.
call it. They kids call it crossfaded. You know what I
I
mean?
was in my car for 3 hours and I'm like, holy, like how, like I even messaged my friend. I'm like, are you feeling this? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
nah, you got
like,
boy. Hey, I don't see. That's the thing. If I'm drinking, I'm drinking. If I'm smoking, I'm smoking. Like I'm not gonna drink tonight because I'm gonna drive back home. You know what I mean? But I really don't like drinking these days. I used to drink a lot, man, real heavy and I'm only 30, but I'm one of those, delinquents that was drinking since he was like 15, 16. So
yep,
drinking got old for me, man. So I try to just toke. I feel like it's healthier for me.
for
But the
sure.
cigars are bad, definitely. But yeah, nah, man, you need to quit mixing that stuff, boy.
Yeah.
That's
Well, I
contamination
don't
right there. No
smoke.
cross contamination,
I
dog.
don't. Yeah, I don't smoke normally, but that was just
Oh,
something.
okay.
It was just a spur of the moment. I was in the. They would just happen to pull it out, and next thing you
Don't do
know,
that no more. Hey, you going? Hey, you now you learn your lesson, right?
yeah. But no, with that
Yeah.
with that being said, I appreciate you coming on the podcast, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Thanks for having me, man. Shit,
Any shout outs? Anyone you want to shout out again?
man. Shit. Shout out to anybody out there that's fucking with me right now. You know, it's I know a lot of people don't take this shit seriously, but we do. You know what I mean? Big Game Music, Big Game Entertainment, BigGameMusic.net. Anything y'all want to hear from me is gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music. Shout out to Jeff Hicks. I know you at home, baby, but we out here putting on for the team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, like I said, that fuck with me. Shout out, mama. Love you, mama. You know what I'm saying? But man, dude, just big ups to anybody out there doing their thing, man. And like I said, fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We're really out here. August 14th, Tepper Scratch. Shout out Peter and Brian, baby. It's really going down in Detroit, Texas, man. We're really trying to take this and put on for everybody. So if they ain't fucking with us now, they definitely gonna regret it in a couple months, baby, because it's go time.
I agree.
Appreciate you for having me on though, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh,
Appreciate it.
loud.